everyone. Welcome to Northwest Pres. And before I forget, I'm supposed to tell you to pick up a card in the back that has all of our upcoming concerts and events and Holy Week information. So in case you're interested, in the back. Welcome. As you may know, this is a concert to raise awareness for our upcoming trip to Carnegie Hall in June. And we are just so excited. It's been so exciting to have things to look forward to after 2 years. So the theme for tonight is love. And I don't know about you, but the world's been pretty scary pretty lately, and so I think we all need a little extra dose of love. So we're gonna start off tonight with a song from the musical First Date, which is a musical about a couple who's on, you guessed it, a first date. And this song is sung by their waiter, who is commenting on his experiences of having watched many dates over the years. Sorry.
I've made my career as a waiter, and my job, well, it never gets old. I've seen romances bloom, wild affairs meet their doom. Every night some new sight to behold. Yet I find as I wait on my tables and give them their baskets of bread, I can't help but think, as they pick out a drink, of what I would order instead. I'd order love, delicious, well-seasoned and rare. Oh, I'd order love, a big enough portion to share. Give me all of the heartache, a small side of woe, that flavor of longing that I long to know. I don't need a menu, just someone to care for my heart. Yes, I'd order love, there's no better dish to start. I'd order love that's spicy and steaming and hot. Oh, I'd order love so juicy it just hits the spot. Nights full of passion, all drizzled with lust. Breakfast in bed is an absolute must. Then bring on the marriage, but don't top it off with divorce. Yes, I'd order love, it's the very best second course. I'm tired of always observing loving couples all dreamy and sweet. For years I've been patiently waiting. When's it gonna be my time to eat? This lack of attention's unnerving. I fear that I'm losing my grip. If Cupid keeps up this substandard service, I'm screwing him out of his tip. He don't get no tip. Big finish. I'd order love, delicious, well-seasoned and rare. Yes, I'd order love, a big enough portion to share. 'Cause at least I could savor the way that it feels to not eat alone for each one of my meals. I don't need a menu, but I have something else if I could. Tastes so good. good. Oh, so very good. So good, so good.
This next piece is from The Music Man. The character, Marion, is describing her ideal husband, not a knight in shining armor, but a kind man who will love her and talk to her about books.
My white knight, not a Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, what my heart would say if it only knew how. Please, Divinus, show me now. All I want is a plain man. All I want is a modest man, a quiet man, a gentleman, a straightforward and honest man to sit with me in a cottage somewhere in the state of Iowa, and I would like him to be more interested in me than he is in himself, and more interested in us than in me. And if occasionally we'd ponder what makes Shakespeare and Beethoven great, him I could love till I die. Him I could love till I die. My white knight, not a Lancelot, nor an angel with wings, just someone to love me, who is not ashamed of a few nice things. My white knight, let me walk with him while the others ride by. Walk and love him till I die. Till I
Can you tell I forgot I was doing this narration? So this is a piece from Kiss Me Kate, which is a Cole Porter musical that is about a divorced couple that reunites to put on a musical version of Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. The character Lily first sings this song, So in Love, when she realizes that she still has feelings for her ex-husband, Fred, played by Timothy Marshall. Hi, Tim. In a life imitates art moment, the couple gets into a fight on stage during a performance, and Lily then decides to leave the show. Fred, coming to terms with his own feelings, then reprises this song. Please enjoy.
strange, dear, but true, dear, when I'm close to you, dear, the stars fill the sky, so in love with you am I. Without you, my arms fold about you. You know, darling, why so in love with you am I. In love with the night mysterious, the night when you first were there. In love with my joy delirious, when I knew that you could care. Taunt me and hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours till I die. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, my love, am I. And hurt me, deceive me, desert me. I'm yours till I die. So in love, so in love, so in love with you, my love, am I. All right, so this is about to be awkward because I forgot my glasses in the back, so yeah. The character of Carrie Pepperidge is such a ray of sunshine in the dark story of Rodgers and Hammerstein's musical Carousel. In this song, Carrie sings about how much she loves her fiancé and how excited she is to marry him.
His name is Mr. Snow, and an upstanding man is he. He comes home every night from his round-bottom boat with a net full of herring from the sea. An almost perfect beau, as refined as a girl could wish. But he spends so much time in that round-bottom boat that he can't seem to lose the smell of fish. The first time time he kissed me, the whiff of his clothes blocked me flat on the floor of the room. But now that I love him, my heart's in my nose, and fish is my favorite perfume. Last night he spoke quite low, and a fair-spoken man is he. And he said, Miss Pipperidge, I'd like it fine if I could be wed with a wife. And indeed, Miss Pipperidge, if you'll be mine, I'll be yours for the rest of my life. Next moment we were promised, and now my mind's in a maze, for all it can do is look forward to that wonderful day of days. When I marry Mr. Snow, the flowers will be buzzing with the hum of bees. The birds will make a racket in the churchyard trees. When I marry Mr. Snow, then it's off to home we'll go. And both of us will look a little dreamy-eyed, a drive into the cottage by the ocean side, where the salty breezes blow. He'll carry me across the threshold, and I'll be as meek as a lamb, and I'll set me on my feet, and I'll say kinda sweet, well, Mr. Snow, here I am. Then I'll kiss him so he'll know that everything will be as right can be, a-living in the cottage by the sea with me. For I love that Mr. Snow, that young seafaring, bold and daring, big be-whiskered, overbearing darling, Mr. Snow. This next piece is a duet from Donizetti's opera, The Elixir of Love. In a previous scene, Nemorino confesses his love for Adina, and she basically told him to move on. Undeterred, Nemorino purchases the titular elixir of love from a peddler who promises it will make Adina fall in love with him. The elixir is actually just wine, but his drunken confidence makes him more interesting to Adina. So in a way, it works.
Caro elisir, sei mio, sì tutto mio, commesser de possente, la tua virtù, se non bevuto ancora, di tanta gioia già mi colmi il petto. Ma perché mai l'effetto non ne possiamo vedere, prima giorno in che non sia trascorso? Bevasi. Oh buono, oh caro, un altro sorso. Oh qual di vena in vena, dolce calor mi scorre. Un'altra anch'essa, più nella fiamma istessa incomincia a sentir. Certo la sente, un altro eon che non sia trascorso. Me si risvegliò tutto in tratto. La 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 la.
Che mai quel modo travigò, oh Nemorino,
la la la, diamine, ed adesso, ma no, non ci aspressiam. Dei miei sospiri non si stanchi per or. Tale domani adorarmi dovrà quel cor spietato.
Non mi guarda neppur, come cambiato.
La 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 finora non sente. La 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 la.
Vuol fare indifferente,
Finora non sente.
vuol fare indifferente.
Finora non sente. Esulti la Barbara, per poco alle mie pene, domani avranno termine, domani m'amerà, domani m'amerà, sì m'amerà.
Vorrei lo stolido, gettò le sue catene,
Esulti
ma non di
perfida, per poco alle mie pene, per poco alle mie pene, domani avranno termine, domani m'amerà, domani. La 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 la.
Bravissimo! La lezione ti giova! La lezione ti giova!
E ve la metto in opera, così per una prova.
Dunque il soffrir primiero,
Dimenticarli austero,
dunque l'antico fuoco,
si stinguerà fra poco, e in giorno uno solo si cuore guardirà.
dove me ne consolo, ma pure si
solo.
Si vedrà,
Esulti pulla Barbara, fra poco repetene.
Svettare al solito, gettare le sue catene.
Domani avranno termine, domani mamerà.
Bravi più al solito, pesale sentirà.
Esulti pulla Barbara,
Pesale due fratelli,
esulti pulla Barbara, fra poco le catene. Domani avranno termine, domani mamerà. Domani avranno termine, domani mamerà.
ma gravi più del solito, pesale sentirà.
Sì, sì, che mamerà, sì, sì, che mamerà, che mamerà, che mamerà, che mamerà.
So this upcoming aria is from Mozart's The Magic Flute, and it's commonly known as Papageno's suicide aria. Papageno, the character, despairs over not being able to find his true love, Papagena, and so he decides that the only thing to do is to hang himself. But luckily, the three spirit children that are the puppet masters of the opera, they stop him at the last minute, and they get him to play his bells, and that summons Papagena, and they have this adorable, famous duet, what is about how excited they are to start having many, many babies.
Papagena, Papagena, Papagena. Dear one, darling, my beloved, it's useless. Ah, where can I find her? Whoever had a fate unkinder? My chattering, chattering, by day and night, cost me my girl and serve me right. Cost my girl and serve me right. Why did I taste that splendid wine? Why did I meet that girl of mine? They lit a fire within my heart, driving me here, driving me there. Papagena, oh, can you hear me? Papagena, are you near me? It's no use, she'll never find me. I must leave this world behind me. All my searching is in vain. Let me end my life of pain. Here's the rope from that I'll strangle. Here's the branch from that I'll dangle. I'm denied my heart's delight, so I'll bid this world good night. Evil world, I'm badly treated, all my hopes of love defeated. I've had enough, and now I'll die. Lovely maiden, say goodbye. Lovely maiden, say goodbye. But it's not too late to save me. If some other maid will have me, let me try before I go. Say the word, say yes or no. Say the word, say yes or no. No one hears me. All are silent, not a voice replying. They prefer to see me dying. Papageno, there's a rope. I can tell there's no more hope. Papageno, there's a rope. I can tell there's no more hope. Wait, there's still a chance. Could be, there's still a chance. Yes, let's see, till I've counted 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3. Not a sound, there's no reply. So I really have to die. None has mercy on my plight. Cruel world, I'll say good night. Cruel world, I'll say good night. Pa, 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 Papagena, willst du dir nun ganz ergeben?
Nun bin ich dir ganz gegeben.
Nun soll sein mein liebes Weibchen.
Nun soll sein mein Herzenstauz.
Mein liebes Weibchen, mein liebes Weibchen. Welche Freude wird das sein?
Welche Freude wird das sein?
Wenn die Götter uns bedenken.
Wenn die Götter uns begegnen. Unser
Liebekind
Liebekind schenken. Unser Liebekind schenken. Zu Liebelein, Kinderlein, Kinderlein.
Kinderlein, Kinderlein, so lieber kleiner Kinderlein, so lieber kleiner Kinderlein. Es wieder ein Papageno.
Dann eine kleine Papagena.
Dann wieder einen Papageno.
Dann wieder eine Papagena.
Papageno,
Papagena.
Papageno,
Papagena.
Papageno, Papageno.
Es ist das höchste der Gefühle.
Es ist das höchste der Gefühle. Papageno, es ist das höchste der Gefühle.
Es ist das höchste der Gefühle.
Papageno, 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 dessen Segen werden sein. Papageno, 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 dessen Segen werden sein. Dessen Segen werden sein. Dessen Segen werden sein.
Papageno.
Papageno, Papageno, Papageno.
Hello again. So the next piece that we have before our intermission is a beautiful quartet from Beethoven's only opera that he had to revise 4 times, titled Fidelio. In this scene, there is a really weird love triangle going on. So Giacchino, that's me. Hi. I'm in love with Rocco, which I'm not in love with Rocco. That's Tim. But I'm in love with Rocco's daughter, Marceline, who is Margaret. But Marceline is in love with Fidelio, who is Lucy, but Fidelio is actually a woman named Lenore who has disguised herself as a man to infiltrate the jail that Rocco runs so that she can save her husband, who's in jail, who's not in this scene. You get that? It's pretty. And the opera's good.
intrusion. I needed to see you, and to see you today. Mr. Navarro, Mr. Navarro, I have arrived at a stunning conclusion. And I feared I would lose my resolve if I didn't come here directly to say I've decided to marry you. I've decided to marry you. I've decided, though Henry's gone, that life goes on for me. I have thoroughly thought it through, and the man that I want is you, though it's clear there are quite a few who strongly disagree. Nonetheless, I will marry you. I confess that I'm frightened too, but unless I am wrong, you long for love as much as I. This is quite unconventional, I admit, but why should that matter a whit? And if you do not say yes at once, I think I'll die.
What am I doing here? This could be dangerous if I'm discovered. Imagine the scandal, and I couldn't handle a scandal so visible. I'll stay invisible, still as can be. But what's going on in there? I can hear voices, I recognize Monty, but is that a woman? And if that's a woman, then what is she doing here? Is it the cousin? I wish I could see. If it's that cousin, it might just be business. It's family business, and none of my business. But why is she here in the home of a bachelor? Of course, one could point out that I'm here as well. But does not she not realize that this situation puts her reputation severely in question? The merest suggestion could cause some sensation, and I cannot hear which is hell.
I'll be warned not to marry you.
I could go home.
I'll be scorned if I marry you.
I should go
Still, I've
home
decided to live my life again. Who'd believe how my life has turned?
I should be
After
home.
grieving, I quickly
He
turned.
makes me laugh. There's nothing they bend in the will like half Castilian men.
And there's goodness to spare in you.
Isn't this fine?
And a gentleness there in you.
Isn't she done?
You have taken a wounded bird and taught her how to fly.
Family business, my boy. This is quite unconventional, is it not? Rather a turn in the plot.
And so will you be my fiancé?
Why don't you send the cow away?
When I recall this day, I think I'll cry.
Isn't this madness? Who could foresee how one trick of timing could ruin it all? One in the parlor, one in the bedroom, nothing between the but me and a wall. Look at Phoebe, noble and pious, my esteem for her only grows. But when I am with Phoebe, I am on fire, thinking of Sibella, full of desire, passion, and dare I say it's love. But when I'm with Sibella, whom do I admire? None but Phoebe, perfect and lovely, who couldn't love her? Heaven knows, round and round and round it goes. Of course I'd be delighted to take your proposal, my darling. Of course I'd accept your proposal.
Now we should kiss.
That would be bliss.
Darling, but first I'll say this. I've decided to marry you.
What'll they do?
I've decided to marry you.
What'll they do?
Don't be
I wish this wall would fall and set me free.
In the Sabelle.
Monty,
I've decided to marry you.
Monty,
I'll marry you.
Monty,
Look what you've done to
to
me.
Phoebe.
Monty,
Wadsworth.
Monty.
I'm grateful indeed for your gracious Mr. Munton. Yes, Wadsworth, I told you I'll be just a
Now,
moment.
Monty, dear, I think I now should go.
Oh.
But I still want to marry you.
Even so.
I've decided to marry you.
Just go.
How I'm longing to marry you.
Yes, I decided to marry you, marry you, marry you.
Shame I must
Go,
go.
go, go.
I'll go. We're now moving on to a different proposal song, and this is from Disney's Beauty and the Beast, and it is the scene where Gaston proposes to Belle. But it really actually ends up being quite the love song to himself, and an insult to Belle and women everywhere, frankly.
Dreaming just one dream nearly all your life, hoping, scheming just one theme. Will you be a wife? Will you be some he-man's property? Good news, that he-man's me. Equation, girl, man doesn't help just you. On occasion, women can have their uses too, mainly to extend the family tree. Pumpkin, extend with me. We were king's sons galore, each built 6'4".
Unbelievable.
Each one stuffed with every Gaston gene.
I'm not hearing
You'll
this.
be keeping house with pride.
Just incredible.
Each day gratified
So unwettable.
that you are part of this idyllic scene. Picture this, a rustic hunting lodge, my latest kill roasting over the fire, my darling wife massaging my feet, and the little ones on the floor playing with the dogs. Oh, we'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, Belle, strapping boys like me.
Huh, imagine that. Oh, boy.
I can tell that we will share all that love implies. We shall be the perfect pair, rather like my toys. You are face to face with destiny. All roads lead to the best things in life, or all's well that ends with me. Escape me, there's no way, certain as do-re, bell when you marry. So, what'll it be, Belle? Is it yes, or is it, oh, yes?
You know, I just don't deserve you.
Who does? Me!
Well, now that I'm severely uncomfortable, you probably heard of Beauty and the Beast, if not from the last piece, maybe once or twice before. It's a really, really famous story, and if you don't remember the Disney movie for some reason, Belle does not accept Gaston's proposal. Instead, she goes to find her missing father, and when she finds him trapped in the Beast's castle, she offers herself to the Beast as a prisoner in exchange for her father's freedom. In the Broadway musical, Belle then sings this love song to her home, which she fears she will never see again. Spoiler alert, she does. She may be a prisoner here forever, but her heart will always be home and free.
Yes, I made the choice. For Papa, I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that what you've done is right, well then, you're a fool. Think again. Is this home? Is this where I should learn to be happy? Never dreamed that a home could be dark and cold. I was told All right. This song is from the 1956 musical Bells Are Ringing, about a woman named Ella who works for a telephone answering service. She sings that she has fallen in love with one of her clients, a man she has never met, and she only knows him by Plaza O4433. Yet, their relationship is pretty perfect. If Love is Blind was a musical, this would be the theme song.
It's crazy, ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. That's true, but what can I do? I'm in love with a man, Plaza O4433. It's a perfect relationship. I can't see him, he can't see me. I'm in love with a voice, Plaza O4433. What a perfect relationship. I talk to him and he just talks to me. And yet I can't help wondering, what does he look like? I wish I knew. What does he look like? Is he 6'7" or 3'2"? Has he eyes of brown or baby blue? Big and mighty or underfed? Trim black mustache or beard of red? Can he dance like Fred Astaire? Is he dark or is he fair? Pompadour or not a hair? Well, I don't care. I'm in love with a man, Plaza O4433. It's a perfect relationship, and that's how things will always be. Our love will never lose its mystery, 'cause I'll never meet him, and he'll never meet me. No, he'll never meet me. What does he look like? I wish I knew. What does he look like? He could be the fat and balding type, or rugged bee with a wine pipe, dark rimmed glasses, super mind, or the sweet poetic kind. It doesn't matter who he'd be, how he'd love me, but he's still just a voice, Plaza O4433. It's a perfect relationship. I can't see him, he can't see me. He calls me mom, he thinks I'm 63. And I'll never meet him, and he'll never meet me. No, he'll never meet me.
There we go. If you haven't heard of Falsettos before, it is a beautiful musical about an unconventional family in the late 70s and early 80s. It touches on themes of gender roles, Jewish identity, and homosexuality in a time when it was really scary to be a gay man in America. In this scene, the character Marvin sings about how much he loves his boyfriend, Whizzer, who sadly will end up being a victim of the AIDS epidemic.
so very sweet, and I'm not usually indiscreet, but when he sparkles, the earth begins to sway. What more can I say? How can I express how confused am I by our happiness? I can't eat breakfast. I barely tie my shoe. What more can I do? If I say I love him, you might think my words come cheap. Let's just say I'm glad he's mine, awake, asleep. It's been hot, also very swell, more than not, it's been more than words can tell. I halt, I stammer, I sing a rondelay. What more can I say? I'll stay calm, untie my tongue, and try to be both kind and young. I was taught never brag or shout. Still, it's hot, just like how you read about, and also caring and never too uncouth. That's the simple truth. That's the simple truth. Can you tell I have been revised? It's so swell, damn it, even I'm surprised. We laugh, we fumble, we take it day by day. What more can I say? So next up we have a duet from the 1997 musical Sideshow, which follows the circus careers of conjoined twins, Violet, and Daisy. Even though the musical was relatively unsuccessful, there are some really, really beautiful and famous songs, including this duet. In this duet, Violet and Daisy wonder if they will ever be able to fulfill their romantic dreams. Please enjoy.
Like a fish plucked from the ocean, tossed into a foreign stream, always knew that I was different, often fled into a dream. I ignored the raging currents, right against the tide I swam, but I floated question, who will love me as I am?
Like an odd, exotic creature on display inside a zoo, hearing children asking questions makes me ask some questions too. Could we bend the laws of nature? Could a lion love a lamb? Who could see beyond this surface? Who will love me as I am? Who will ever call to say I love you? Send me flowers or a telegram. Who could proudly stand beside me? Who will love me as I am? Like a clown whose tears cause laughter, trapped inside the century.
Even seeing smiling faces, I am only pondering. Who would want to join this madness? Who will change my monogram? Who will be part of my circus? Who will love me as I am? Who will ever call to say I love you? Send me flowers or a telegram. Who could proudly stand beside me? Who will love me as I am? Who could proudly stand beside me? Who will love me as I
All right, so we've come to our last song of the night. Again, if you would, thank you so much for coming. And we're excited about New York. And if you happen to want to make a donation towards that, talk to James. We're going to close out with my favorite male duet from musical theater. It's from The Secret Garden. And as The Secret Garden goes, after the death of her parents, young Mary Lennox has come to Misselthwaite Manor, home of her mysterious Uncle Archibald Craven, husband of her Aunt Lily, who died many years ago. In this scene, Archibald and his brother Neville are both struck by the fact that Mary has Lily's eyes, and they both grieve because it turns out they were both in love with her.
Strangely quiet, but now the storm simply rests to strike again. Standing waiting, I think of her. I think of
Strange, this Mary, she leaves the room, yet remains. She lingers on. Something stirs me to think of her. I think of her.
In death she cast her spell. All night we hear her sighs. And now a girl has come who has her eyes.
She has her eyes. The girl has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that saw him happy long ago. Those eyes that gave him life and hope he'd never known. How can he see the girl and miss those hazel?
She has her eyes. The girl has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that closed and left me long ago. Those eyes I fear will never, never let me go. How can I see a girl who has her hazel eyes? In Lily's eyes a castle this house seemed to be, and I, her bravest knight, became my lady fair was she.
She has her eyes, she has my Lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that love my brother, never me. Those eyes that never saw me, never knew I longed to hold her close, to live at last in Lily's eyes.
Imagine me a lover.
I long for the day she'd turn and see me standing there. Would God have let her stay? She has her eyes, my Lily's hazel eyes,
Those eyes that saw me,
those eyes that gone and left me.
ago.
How can I now forget that I dare to be in love, alive and